Okay, get ready to queue in, because give people a minute for that. All right, queue in 3, 2, 1.
We just yell and shout chat and make sure everybody got in, I guess.
That'll work.
Oh, wow. First try.
Hey, it worked. Okay, cool. Is this fresh? I hope we're not, like...
It is a fresh instance, yes.
Nice. We have conjured a fresh
Okay,
instance.
and it's not a bunch of 20s either. Okay, we're not screwing up anyone else either. Alright, so, grab... You can do whatever you want. If you look into the raid, or the list I had, you see that everyone had a team, and then the teams were split up. Top... God, my brain... Forgetting what word it is. Into light parties. So if you're on the top 4, you're light party 1. And if you're on the bottom 4, you're light party 2. Just kind of keep that in mind. Good to look at now. Yeah, we can just do CEs. Or go grab chests, do whatever you want. But is there any questions on this?
Do we know if mechanics are adjusted at all for smaller groups?
Nope.
Mechanics are not going to be adjusted, but boss HP should be.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah, the boss HP should be. I mean, from what I know, like the 40, when people were doing like a 40 man, it was about 20% less. So hopefully it might scale weirdly just because the whole bigger parties do more damage with more buffs and all that. So I don't exactly know how the scaling works, but it should be doable for 24 man. Supposedly it's doable for 18 man. I just didn't want to think that through.
Well, that's like confusing because if there's always going to be like 6 stack markers during the boss, then you only have 16 people. It's like, how do you split that up?
18 would be 3 people per stack marker.
Right. But it's just weird to me
yeah,
that
again, you'd
Yoshi
have
P
to
was
figure
like
that out.
16 people.
I mean, I guess like the easiest way would be to have teams be 2 healers, 2 tanks, and 2 DPS.
Something like that, yeah.
And just split up that way. But I didn't want to think about that. And also, this seemed an easier way of getting a group together that isn't going to be a bunch of people not being able to make it in.
Right.
And the primary goal with this is to clear the first boss and get to the second, right?
Yep. I was to like kill the second, but like everyone, like 90% of the people here are fresh.
So I guess I'll ask because I'm available to be a slight bit of a jerk. For those of you who are fresh, have any of you not done your research on what the fights are? Would you like to hear about things now? If so, please say something in your party chat or in the Discord, so that way we can use this time while we wait for the weather to explain things.
Okay. So as far as I know, the party, you said we're doing ABC and then 1, 2, 3.
yes.
The only difference I know is that when I came across the guide, I think some parties do it like the full alphabet. So we're just doing ABC 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. So if you're in
Okay.
If you're in Light Party 2, you're 1, 2, 3. That's why the groups are A1, B2, C3.
Yeah. So,
I will say, just before someone asks,
okay.
we're going to split A1 left, B2 right, and then C is going to split left and right.
For hallways, right?
Yeah, for hallways. Light Party 1 is going left for Group C. If we get there. That's way in the future. We should have...
I will say I can see that your microphone is echoing. If you have a situation where you can use headphones or make sure that you're muted in Discord, that would be very much appreciated.
I'm sorry, which mechanic are you talking about?
just for the hallways after we beat the first boss.
Okay.
For the only things we need to split up for in the first boss are the towers and the ad. So if you look at the normal raid plan, they just have group A, B, and C go to the north, and then 1, 2, and 3 go south. We're just splitting it up by light parties instead of whole parties. So if you're on the document, if you were the bottom 4, you are one of the number light party. When we get in, I'll have everyone like spread out just to show what I'm talking about, but if that's super confusing to anyone, speak up now, please.
So you're saying I'm quite confused. So the parties we're in, they're like we're going to split into smaller parties to do some of the mechanics.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna do 4-man stacks. It's just easiest to split the parties in half.
Got it.
The reason why we stay as parties is just we want LB3 generation, and everyone share their buffs and stuff. There's no reason to split just into into light parties.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Do we care about CEs, or should we avoid CEs at all costs while we're
We
waiting?
can do 2 of them while we're waiting. After that, you should avoid them.
Okay.
Arrogance.
Wow!
I will also say, please look at the document and check what your phantom job is before we go in. I did move a couple between iterations. I think there's like 4 people who changed between postings, so they should be fine.
For stuff like the stacks and boss 1, should we expect like heavy mitigation needed, or is it going to be scaled down to the number of people we have?
So it should be scaled down. I don't know how much mitigation you would still need.
The damage that the boss does is probably going to still be the same.
So
We will.
the way
we'll
I
go and
understand
open the
it
game.
is that like single target damage is probably going to be the same. Stuff splitting up like attacks and such should be different,
Why?
but I haven't seen people do like less than 40 people, so and yeah, you're fine to level up whatever job you want right now. We don't have to. We will check while we are in.
Oh, that's a mean pattern.
Yes. If you are on... I will be trying to do my call-outs. But yeah, if the time mages do have to worry about their full side, there should be one time mage north, one time mage south for ads. That does mean that we kind of have to either wait for the time mage to get your ad or do ads based on location and just have the tanks go to their ad. I honestly don't know if there's a problem that makes it why people don't do that, but we will find out.
Ah, shit, I'm Gok.
Oh, I did have a question for those that went in before. With the hallways, there wasn't, at least that I came across, an in-depth explanation of it for the most part. It just seems like you want to pay attention to the cleaves of one of the ads. And also, what's like the high priority for thieves and the thing besides like unlocking doors, I guess, and spotting traps? Is that like just it?
Yeah, so we only have 2 thieves, so we're gonna just have them lead the way. They will find the traps. Rangers can disable them if they are not the mega traps. There are different. So if you are a ranger, please watch a video and look real quick. I will also say that the schizo room usually keeps the thief at the end until the party comes and rescues them. So I wouldn't do it in a 24-man where we only have 1 thief, but I can't force people to.
Is that the room where essentially the thief is supposed to pop sprint when it's like...
Yeah, you pop sprint and your dash, whatever the thief ability is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just use a cult sprint and get to the end of a microwave room.
Okay.
Use your trap detection at the end to reveal the doorway and walk through the bridge.
Okay.
If you take a look at the early resources You can see the pretty image that I made, and then the thing that Lynn posted with where the trap locations are.
Okay.
We can still get there, it's just that it might take a little bit longer. I can run the one side. If
Yeah,
someone else is familiar with things on the other side, we can do it. It doesn't take that much work.
Just want to make sure people understand that, be ready for getting trapped on the other end. Either scan all the way up to the other end, or just don't do it.
Yeah.
It's like, it's
Well,
two
the
more
thing is
things,
that where they come out is the same hallway that we have to go to get to the next boss. So we might as well just go down there, clear that out, and then we can go do the rest of the loot and stuff.
Yep.
Ah, man.
And one mechanic that I was like confused about on the first boss was what exactly determines who stands with the statue.
So we're gonna have it where whoever is staying on their side, they are gonna stand on the statue and float.
Okay.
That might be the one thing that the guides has differently. I think that was a problem early on. I don't know if they ever updated it, but that's the plan. If you are on the side, if you're on the side that spawns the towers, you are floating.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, you are safe to do this CE. It's the next CE where stuff gets risky.
Yeah.
Please don't do them. We don't have any extra people to lose. Yeah, another way of saying that is if you're crossing over for these towers, you stay on the ground. Yeah, I think that I'm pretty sure every group does it that way. It's just the raid plan has it the other way around. It just makes sense to me that the people staying are able to go stand on their gargoyles and be ready for it.
It's an easy thing to adapt to, just so long as everyone knows what's up. If you don't mind, after the CE, I'll start doing my data dump of information on the first fight, because
you can do that.
That's the type of person that I am.
One question. The person that joined A1, are they magic ranged or not?
Yeah, they're a black mage.
Okay, cool. We should have each group should have all the
party
jobs for the party buff. Roll buff, that's what we're doing.
Oh good, and we have 24 people in the voice chat. No one's missing.
Yeah, I probably should have checked that.
Unless someone is here just listening in to be a weirdo.
I don't know, it's a 24 man. They might be interested.
Oh, I know melds don't help, but I know potting does. Does food help as well?
Was that about food?
So you know how, at least while I watched groups do potting, and I'm saying, does food also help as well?
Yes,
Yep.
Food always helps.
Yep, you want food and pots.
Yeah, because I know melds is
If you're
Melds
using
on
gear that
gear,
is
but-
over eye level 700, your melds do not matter.
I'm dumb.
Oh shit.
Like the first time I've seen multiple people use the knockback
Oh,
for this.
I prefer it.
Oh, it makes that mechanic a lot easier if you use knockback resist. It's just not usually in groups of people who want to do the endgame content. So, don't see a lot of people do it.
It's so hard to see.
Oh, damn.
Why did it go off? Right. Doesn't work on bosses, right? Yeah. Should have just stayed.
Alright, as a reminder, that is the last CE that you can safely do. At this point, you can head over to the pavilion, or you can continue to do fates. But do not get yourself locked into a thing, because people have been locked out of this content because they were in a CE. This is also a good time to make sure that you have a Sanguine Cipher. Sanguine, whatever. I'm bad at pronouncing things sometimes. I just got back to back of the new hair that no one wants to buy. For those of you who have not done the first fight, it is the Demon Tablet. It is a wide demon wall. The key component of that fight is the fact that you cannot walk through the boss. At various times, the boss will float up into the air, allowing us access to the other side of the arena. It will occasionally also spin around, but that's neither here nor there right now. The most difficult mechanic of the fight is the meteors, wherein the boss will lift up into the air. There will be a meteor on the edge of one side of the platform. When this resolves, it will make a very large, just normal AoE. It's a yellow one, not a proximity. Many players will also be marked with meteor AoEs as well. They need to go to the side that has the mark already there and drop theirs there as well. At the same time, 4 players will have a stack marker. These stack markers, when they go off, will knock you and everyone else hit by your stack up into the air and over to the side of it. 2 of them will be facing towards the boss in one direction, and 2 of them need to be facing the boss in the other direction. The people on the meteor side will need to ride this stack, so that way they can get over the boss onto the side that doesn't have the big yellow AoEs that will kill you. The players that are already on the safe side will need to take those stacks away from the boss, so that way they can land on the floor and then move out of the AoEs if needed. The rest of the fight is basically just do everything opposite of what the boss says. There is Ray of Dangers Near, which is an AoE near the boss. If you are near the boss, you will get hit by it. There is also like Ray of Expulsion Afar. If you're far away, guess what? The expulsion is a knockback and it will push you off the edge of the arena. The boss spins around. If it's rotating right, you need to be facing the boss and on the left to not get hit. Same for vice versa. That's basically the whole fight. There's tank busters, 3 of them. Tanks just need to hold hate, pop their cooldowns. There are also the stacks, which are the kind of nasty thing that might happen here, because I have a feeling that damage is not going to scale. There's going to be stacks on the ground and stacks in the air. Statues are going to spawn beforehand. Players that are going up into the air, that are on the side where the stacks are, need to go stand on the statue until it goes up into the air. When it goes up, it will take you with it. Then you can move over to the stack that's in the air and soak the stack. Players who are crossing over will just go to their spot on the arena and stand on the stack on the ground. There are also ads. There is a bigger ad in the middle on both sides that will cast a buff on itself at some point. These are the ones that time mages have to dispel. Ta-da, that's it. And apologies for talking a lot and kind of quickly. I've been drinking energy drinks for the past 6 days.
No, the
I don't
information is
normally
good,
do
thank
that.
you.
Again, do not go to the CE. Do not go to the Tortoise. I know it's the best fight in the zone. I know it's the most fun. You get to watch everyone who doesn't understand what's happening fly into the air. But sadly, we cannot do it right now.
I love Trade Turtle.
Also, for anyone who has not been in, when we do eventually get into the tower, we will be on a platform up top that is glowing like bright blue. While you are on that platform, you can change your normal job and your phantom job. But as soon as you walk forward out of that glowing area, you fall down and get duties as assigned. This means that you cannot change your normal job or your phantom job.
Please don't fall down until I say go. I just want to have everyone stand together and check a few things just to make sure that I did this all right.
Because I see someone in my party asking what weapon doesn't matter they use, this extends to gear and continues off that question that was happening during the CE. All gear here is synced to eye level 700. For those of you who have not looked into exactly how this works, this means that any materia melded onto gear that is higher than 700 are ignored, but any gear that is higher than 700 will have its stats synced down, and this means that if you are using something that is high enough level, then you will get extra substats in, the secondary substat that could have been melded on. it's hard to explain unless you're really a nerd like I am, and you get into nitty-gritty like that. Vague, it really doesn't matter, is the big thing. Unless you are someone who truly, truly cares about eking out the most performance you can by getting like 50 substats or whatever, like, it does not matter. As long as you have gear that is the appropriate level and you are staying alive, you're fine. What's going to be dangerous with this run specifically is that since we are low person, we are going to be taking a lot of damage on the stacks, and I assume. So you can't meld vitality in anymore, so it doesn't matter. We're all going to have the same HP. Unless you're a tank and you could have melded into nasty, but I think you'll be fine. If anyone else has questions, feel free to ask them somewhere. And Akari, if I ever start talking too much, tell me to shut up. It's your...
You're fine. You are fine. Again, just don't jump down until I say go. I just want to have everyone go stand in their light parties and then ask a few rolls to jump up to make sure that we have everything handled.
Are we going to try to do any sort of chemist stuff? For
Wasn't
getting
planning
multiple
to,
runs?
just because we have only 24 and I don't want to screw up a party without a healer.
Yeah.
Honestly, if we get a random, we could just ask them to.
All right.
The tower is activated. Please go put in your cipher. Everyone should be putting in a cipher. At some point, I should test how many are needed. Just put in one cipher. We're not...
I don't know why I'm taking
Yeah.
on, right?
If any randoms come along, they don't have a chance of stealing any of our spots.
I think that we should have everyone stand up north on the platform, so that way we can see if anyone walks in who is not part of our group. Just so that way we can be prepared for things. In case it happens. Obviously, we're just going to have extra people for this run if that happens, but in a full-size group, that is a problem that can happen if you have seen the announcements and stuff. Know that the important thing to do, if that ever happens in another run, is to be nice. Or at worst, ignore them.
Just ignore them. We don't...
Do not say anything at people. Do not be mean at people. Do not threaten any sort of, like, expulsion from the Discord that you are not a moderator of. Like, just leave people alone. It's not worth getting A, you banned, or B, our Discord mad at from everyone. And yes, Tal is correct. We should probably discuss the concept of chemist cheese so that way we can have a recovery plan if things are going south.
No one answer that, by the way. Just don't... If they come and look, they come and look, and they come and join. It doesn't matter. One or two people are gonna be fine. It's...
And you know what? If people want to come in and get a look at things, That's fine. We currently have 25 participants.
There'll be one random. I do kind of want to see just how much randoms affect this. We're doing 24 mans. It's kind of expected to have some come in every now and then, so again, just leave them alone. They're fine. This isn't. They're not griefing anything. There's no one they're forcing to stay behind.
For those of you who have also not put 2 and 2 together or done your research, once we go in, you'll get 3 stacks of Resurrection Restricted. You will only be able to be raised by chemists using Revive. Once you are out of raises, you are done. You cannot get back up anymore. Healer LB does nothing. Normal raises do nothing. This is the way it works in this content.
Healer LB 3 raises.
No, it doesn't.
Just does. Didn't they do it in the stream team? I'm pretty sure they did it once, and it like took away a bunch of.
I heard people saying that it was just a full heal.
I swear I've seen people come up with it. I'll have to look at that more. Look into that. So knowledge level.
We do have to stand here for an uncomfortably long amount of time. The platform will eventually turn blue, and you'll get your buff.
Just
saying that you can go in.
Yeah.
If, for any reason, you need to know this, if you step off the platform before the thing turns blue, then you will not be selected for the thing, and you will get your cipher pack. I don't know why you would need to know this if you're here on the Forays Discord, and you would presumably only ever do that if you were in a group. And I don't think any group would ever, like, try to abandon a pull just because there was the possibility of a sniper. But, hey.
Like, I'm surprised no one's, like, tried to be the one that doesn't get taken. Because there's some times where it kind of sucks to see, like, a needed job leave. Alright, we're going in, so, yeah, we're gonna have randos. Like, we can't stop them or anything. We couldn't stop them as a 48 man. There's now just dealing with 48 other people who could be a rando. It's fine.
So you can get right
Nothing. This isn't like the most serious thing. We don't.
There is someone in the rating channel asking if someone is available to stream. My computer is a little aged, so I cannot.
I'm streaming, I can post it.
I've got a widescreen if they really don't want to be able to tell what's going on.
Do not drop down until Akari says so, especially since we have a rando.
Just wait until everyone's done watching the video.
As you can see in your intro cutscene, there's a knowledge crystal past the first little thing. Don't take the jump pad until your knight has given you the buff.
Okay. Split up and have A1 on the left, B2 on the middle, and C3 on the right.
Numbers on the back, please.
Yeah, and then split numbers on the back, letters on the front. Everyone should have a group of 4, 1 tank, 1 healer, and 2 DPS.
I'm not group 1, right? No, I'm not.
Is that the rando running? Okay, that is. Lucifer.
Trot is our rando.
Who
Or
filled for Wraith Awesome?
Anyone should be group 2.
It would be the Orion. Okay. Hey, Orion. Is Orion in this? Yeah, Orion, you're in the letters. If you would go to where the people are jumping, that'd be great. Don't see. No, me out. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. Can all the knights jump? None. Okay. Can all the rangers jump? I should make sure I'm on ranger, because that would be a bad thing to fuck up right now. Can all the thieves jump? And then can all the geomancers jump? I'm not. Okay. And then can all the chemists type in shout chat that they are a chemist? All right, we're gonna have all the chemists do that before a poll, just so it's easy to target them if we're gonna try to do a chemist cheese. If you don't understand how that works, basically you can raise a dead chemist, have them wait for the boss to restart, and then the chemist can start raising people. The one big thing is if you're trying to raise that chemist, make sure to do it away from the boss so that when they do get raised up, they don't start the fight again. We don't have any people that we can really sack with 24 people, so we're not going to sack someone from the start. But yeah, please make sure to check that you are on the right job and the right phantom job real quick, and we should be able to go.
One second. Let me see if I can get them into this voice chat.
Yeah, if you want to invite them.
Does anyone have a copy paste of the invite?
I mean,
Why is that
you can
not
just do...
God, I fucking hate Discord. There it is.
It's just discord.gg/FOEXIV.
Yeah.
And then tell them that we are in FT rating 3.
Also, this is a personal pet peeve. Don't use shout chat to discuss things inside the raid because the main instance hears you as well. Yell chat is normally sufficient.
I just keep it on shout chat.
That's fair, but
All right, we
that's
can all
my
walk up.
personal thing. All right. Again, stop by the knowledge crystal so that way your knight can pray and give you that lovely 10% damage reduction. I have a feeling we'll need it. If you happen to have a monk, go ahead and use that as well. We don't need.
Do not
Romeo's
use the ranger one. If you got it, click it off. There is problems with buff cap, so no reason to take it. So when you activate the transportation signal, sigil, do not move. We're gonna place down markers, and then make sure that every group has the same marker, and then we'll be able to start the fight. But do not move, so no one runs into the boss and starts the fight before we're ready.
I will say while we're jumping up here, if we are on a run that goes south, and we are not on the south side of the arena, which is where we are now, chances are you'll want to jump off the arena, so that way, if we have a chemist that we can raise, they can be down here and raise you over here on this side of the arena.
Sure, I got the right markers.
To place them blind.
No, that's not it. Keep getting better. Oh god, please do not do that, game. Probably shouldn't have a fizz range. Try to set markers because I do not want to auto attack. That should be good. Okay. I'm going to post in the FT rating 3 what my markers look like. If the other two groups could have someone do that, please. Thank you. God, that bee could like go farther. Whatever. What I got? Okay. That's good. All right, we're just waiting for Group B2 to show us markers. All right, we are good. We're going to do a poll at 1:33:30 or 1:32:30.
Use the duty time, not the instance time. Use the 22.
I'm sorry, wrong one. So at 21:30 we will poll.
All
so
right,
you
that
have
gives us a
50
sorry.
seconds.
The first thing that happens is a raid wide, so if you have a ranger in your party, go ahead and hit that unicorn, not now, but when we get close. Tanks, healers, be ready for it. This is a raid wide that if you are not ready for it, it kills you immediately.
Also, food check. Make sure to eat food. Make sure to have pots on your bar. 15 seconds. 10. 5. Go. This is the raid wide. Please mid it. Go to the other side and it's a knockback. Be ready to ride the knockback. You have to be pretty close, so if you can move up, alright, good job. Other side again, it is a knockback. Reminder to be pretty close. Alright, good job. Tank busters. Letters go across. Go
Get
out.
away.
It is away. Hey guys.
Oh, there goes one.
Be on its left. Afterwards, you will want to be on the back of it. Go to the back. Be on 3. On waymark 3.
Already fucked up songs.
Meteors stay. Everyone else go across.
Expulsion, knockback first.
It is a knockback.
Oh, jeez.
Dodge the meteors.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
I had to go to the other side, I think. That doesn't
Be on its left.
happen immediately.
Go to the back. Be on its right. On waymarker 1.
There's some dead chemists over here. Give them a raise if you can.
If you are a chemist and are dead, please put it in chat. Go to your ad. Be ready. Time mages, be ready to dispel. This is a good time to res any chemists away from the boss. Because I don't know we're making through this. And we are. Okay. I'm not able to. Alright, good job. Remember, if you are staying on your side, you are going up. Wait for the towers to spawn.
At the end of this mechanic, the safe spot will be back left.
Alright. Letters are going up.
I just. Oh.
Go to your marker. Mitt, if you got it. Go back to the back left. Okay, then. Do we happen to have a chemist on?
Oh!
We do. All right, we can do another run. What?
Hello. All right, while we get raised and we wait for weakness, does anyone have questions?
So, if on the picture of the teams, you are on the top 4, you are a letter. If you are on the bottom 4, you are a number. If you look right now where all the waymarks are, that is your spot.
I will say you also... I think you said letters are going up when it should have been numbers going up.
I was gonna say that.
It was numbers. It was, wasn't it? Alright, that is my fault.
I mean,
didn't
as long
wanna
as it's
crosstalk
called
at that
and
point.
everyone's listening, it doesn't
I
matter.
thought I think I looked at the minimap and saw the number or the letters, not realizing that I've been a lot more zoomed out. So that is my fault. The people that are staying goes up. That was my bad.
If someone's out of reses completely, should they just leave?
Yes.
Are there
think
dead
so.
people on the other side of the tablet? If you are, then use yell and say, target me. Chemists might be able to target you and erase you through the boss. Sly, I assume you were either too close or you got a doom and you died before it happened.
One thing I did notice is that it was near for that one, so there were a lot of people that were standing in a tower waiting to go up that got hit by the boss mechanic.
It happened to me as well, and I'm talking a lot.
Yeah.
It would take too long.
We have 14 minutes left. We can get another pull in here. People can see mechanics. I don't know how many bodies we have. We have at least one person that can't get another raise. And just try our best. If stacks don't have enough people, they explode and give a thrice come.
So that means at least
We'll have
one's
two
going
up.
to give one, right? Because that requires 4.
So we're gonna pull at 1440.
Guess we'll find
That's
out.
come on, check. Or 1340. 1340. I'm
Okay, we're gonna travel back in time and pull at 1440.
that is in 10 seconds now.
It's fine. People can watch the fight. They don't need
Yeah.
a release. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter.
And if it does, we'll find out.
HP did not change. Grade wide.
Wait, what?
Go far.
The center, the circle in the center, is as far as you have to.
Knock back. Be ready to be knocked back. Bank busters.
Oops.
Danger's near, get away, get away.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That hurt.
Be on the left. Be on the back of the boss. Be on the left on Waymark 3.
Oh my god, I thought that was me.
Meteor stay. Danger's near, get away from the boss. Right a stack.
Be on its right. Be on its back. Be on its left on Waymark 3.
Letters cross over. Be ready for your track. Good job on the dispels.
These are taking a lot longer to die now.
You are staying. You go up.
Safe spot.
If you
will be
are
front right.
crossing. You are going on the ground.
Knock back. Be close to the boss.
Oh shit, I gotta do that first.
See how this goes.
That's not the order I thought it was. And I'm out of
Yeah.
reses. So we just return now, right?
Any chance another chemist is ready, or? I don't see any raises, so. Alright, you are free to return.
Each stack, I believe, has 4 orbs around it, so you
lose.
need
Fucking.
Yeah, that's-
3x4. No, 6x4.
we need exactly 24 people.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you can,
And
try
because
to
we
run
were
down
missing
to
some
the...
people, it happened. It happens.
It happens. I mean... Yeah, we had like half parties dead for...
How did it die?
Make your way over to the CE. You've got 1 minute and 45
CE?
seconds.
Ah.
1 CE and like 2 fates will get you back up to 20. Or just 2 CEs if you feel not like Jason fates. Again, if anyone has questions about mechanics or what's happening, feel free to ask them. That person in shout chat is a liar.
With the whole like riding the gargoyles up, do both gargoyles need to be ridden up, or does it not matter?
It does not matter. You just need to ride along with the gargoyles, so that way you can stand in the stack if you are someone who needs to be standing in the floating stack.
Yeah, you go up when it gives you, when the boss ends anti-gravity. Or finishes its cast of anti-gravity.
Yep.
So just make sure to wait. It's not like a thing you just go stand in and it starts you raised up.
It might be better to think about it as the boss is lifting up those statues, so that way he can smash them down and crush you. That is the purpose of what he's trying to do as the attack. So it's not like you're trying to hold them. No. I'm gonna shut up. It's a video game. Sometimes it doesn't work that way.
It is also worth mentioning that if we do resolve the towers correctly, we then have to be careful because when the statues slam down, they are massive AoEs.
I've been trying to call out where the safe spot is.
Okay.
If you look at the thing, you'll see that there is a pattern. On your side of the arena, there will always be one statue that is off in a corner, either close to the boss or away from the boss. It's going to be the same pattern on the other side, so even if you're crossing over, just think it's the front right that's safe, or the back left, or whatever. It's going to be the same pattern. Oh, I forgot to change off Cannoneer or get Silver Sickness.
Oh, yeah.
Does Holy Cannon work on the boss or no?
Holy Cannon? I don't think so.
This one?
No, I'm guessing they're talking about the Demon Wall.
Well, it's a demon tablet, not an undead, so...
I was guessing. Wow, really? What's this? Oh.
It appears as though Alliance B is missing a player. They left instance after the wipe. How do we want to refill that spot?
Who was it?
It's not one rando. What's he doing?
It's a fair question.
I mean, it wasn't hard to get. The problem is, it wasn't hard to get it, but that'd be another 30 minutes, and we're already like, I think.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tricky spot. Because I feel as though asking in chat's probably going to drag half of the instance in.
Yeah. Who was? They're back.
You're back.
It was Orion, machinist, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Did Orion come back, or is that a different person?
Player. Different person.
Okay. If they want to try and get back into the instance, that might be possible. If not, I could just message level 20s in the instance and ask them if they want to join. So I will do that. Let me just make sure I'm level 20 first. You kind of need 24. That's the one negative to this. Okay, probably not the only negative, but it is a negative. It was in the shit. It was the fill, right?
Well, they were filling in for a melee, so
Yeah,
it could
so we
be
just
anything.
need a DPS. Okay.
Yeah. I will say our party does not presently have a fizz range.
Well, I'm the fizz ranged. I'm just doing this for
Oh,
fizz.
gotcha.
No, it's a full instance too.
Yeah, if we wanted to drag someone in from Discord, we'd probably have to re-instance.
All right. Well, this person wants to join.
Who in instance?
Lyra Kodani? I don't know. I'm just asking random people in instance. There's like 4 level 20s that I'll ask real quick, and
They're in a party.
that aren't in a party or anything. So we'll see.
Remember to swap to a job you want XP on. If you are doing the CE.
gamble.
Alright, I got someone. PS4 DT slash. What was it? I'm just gonna die.
What's her name?
Oh no, Arthur. You're a fuzzy tomato. Aware. In case you forgot.
Oh, whoops.
But I like my gold stacks.
I mean, they are delicious sometimes.
If you're
They show
playing
that I'm a serious
Geomancer, you want to
raider.
be in.
They just show that you are most worthy of the Geomancer bell.
Oh, that's an one.
What team required the fill?
It was
2.
B.
All right, if
Yeah.
whoever can in B team, invite Lyra Kodani.
Lyra Kodani.
I think they're a tank. It doesn't matter. If you can play
They're in a
DPS
party
Lyra,
right
that'd
now.
be great. If not, who cares?
Yeah, whatever, I'm getting hit by this.
Tanya, rescue me.
I dodged that one. My healer's low.
Who raised me all the way over here?
Yep. That's not one person.
Can you ask that Lyra person to leave the party they're in? Oh, never mind, I think they did. Oh, that wasn't the right person. No, it is. Okay, never mind.
Lyra Kodani?
Yeah.
Lyra.
Yeah, I got him.
You got him? Okay, cool.
The player
They joined
list,
the
like,
Discord.
refreshed the second I did it, so I thought I did it on the wrong person. Did they say they could play DPS, or does it matter?
No, it doesn't matter. We just need to fill. And there's only like one DPS who said no.
Cool.
As a reminder, we are again at the 2 CEs cleared threshold. Do not go into another one. You already saw that if we are missing a person, bad things happen inside. Please don't be that person who doesn't get in their raid.
Oops.
It's like must be. Yeah, towers didn't do much damage. They just need everyone.
Yeah, I didn't know that if the towers aren't soaked, they explode and give everyone a thrice com.
I know that they. I
Yeah,
knew
they
they
have the
did that
4
part. I
O's.
just didn't know it was 4 people was the limit. I thought just one person had to be in there.
Oh, but that'd be easy. If you are joining the AFK club at the Pavilion, you might want to swap to your dedicated Phantom job and normal job at this point. You don't want to forget.
I am Ranger. That's important.
This might also be a good time to make sure that you have, yet again, a Sanguine Cipher.
How many people? Oh, I should have said that. That's done. Yeah.
Might be a bit late for Sly Ace here, so who said they are going on a bio break. A reminder that there is a AFK kick in here. If you do not move your character or do something in the game for 10 minutes, it will kick you out unceremoniously. This happens also when you are inside the tower. This is just the way this content goes if you have not been in it before. So make sure that you don't take a 10-minute dump. I'm gonna be honest. I see a little conversation in my party chat about stocking up on ciphers. Gold is actually really easy to get with cannon maxing. I assume that after this time in the tower, this group might be done for the night. Is that correct, Akari?
Depends on you guys. I don't really have plans, but I didn't put a time. People are done. They're done. Sadly, we can't really go without them, so probably.
For those of you who have not seen how cannon maxing works, I'm thinking about making a PF probably over on Primal because that's where I live, sadly. And try to teach people how to do it because I have opinions, like always, and it's really not that hard. You just need a handful of warriors and a handful of cannoneers.
And healers. Let me.
Yes, healers help.
Healers.
But if you have enough warriors and they have like knight, like it's not a big.
Come on, they did top without healers. Who needs them?
But yes, it's a lot easier to get gold if you have time and a party to do gold farming like that than it is to get silver. I know that you can get it pretty steadily by doing CEs. I was doing that for a while. But you need that for gear, and if you're here trying to do Forked Tower, chances are you actually care about this content and you want to keep doing it. So you probably want to get the gear for at least your main job and maybe a couple secondary jobs, and that's a lot of time that you have to spend doing CEs. So it is a bit better if you can spend some time doing gold farms. I had to actually go back in the middle of one and spend coins because you get gold that quickly. I know it sounds like cheating, or that you don't believe me if you haven't done it, but it's true.
Just to add on to that, I think an average PF party with so-so tanks and so-so like healers can average around 4,000 to 5,000 gold coins per hour. if you're in a very good party, you can get up to close to 10k per hour worth of gold coins. So gold coins are very easy to farm once you have cannoneers and the require jobs. Silver coins are unfortunately very hard right now.
If you're really good at menuing, it can also be a very good way to get phantom job XP. Whenever the last enemy you have aggro on dies, if you switch phantom jobs before the game awards you the drops from them, it will give you XP for the job you switch to.
I also see that apparently Arter's internet has died super hard this time. I don't... Team 3C, are they disconnected?
Yeah, they're disconnected.
How long have they been disconnected?
I think like a minute. They keep coming in and out. There's if anyone's hearing the Discord notification, I think they're the one doing it.
Oh, I had to turn that off. Too many people.
5. So. Alright, Arter is back, so...
Yeah.
Start praying to your internet gods to keep him.
Someone use home gang, don't let them leave. How do you have that much gear to pull materia?
Well, they got their tank set, their healer set, their some
I
stuff they
swear
used in
that they were doing it
Shadowbringers.
for like. They were doing it when I left, and they were doing it when I came back. Probably incorrect, but. Someone in my party is asking, how long does the weather for the platform last? Good fucking question. I swear that in normal instances, I've seen it come up and go away immediately. And every time that I've tried to go in, it lasts for seemingly ever.
I believe it's like 5 minutes. But
it's
who
an
knows? It could
agonizingly
be
long
weird.
time to stand here.
It's 14. There should be some weird code when it comes to weather that it's mostly 5 minutes, but every now and then it just has a 20-minute timer for no reason.
And here we go. For your cipher. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not going to keep doing.
Now I kind of want to bring in 18 people just to see if it's even possible at all. I swear they have it where it's like 18 people are required to start it.
I thought it was 16.
It is 16.
I know that 16 ciphers have to be submitted. I don't know if one person can front all 16 ciphers, or if they have to be handed in by different people.
Maybe someday I should just read the patch notes.
I do think it's definitely possible that if you go in with less than 24, that maybe it changes the number of people required for stack towers.
That's what I
mean,
was wondering. It's like it
if
still
Calamity Bound doesn't adjust to having less than 4 players in the CE,
Does it not?
apparently
That's
not.
really funny.
I mean, 4 is kind of a low one.
Well, it still doesn't fix the second boss. I mean, you could probably have like an off tank go and take the third ad or something for a while until the other 2 are dead. But it still seems weird with 2 full parties.
Okay.
Yeah.
Entering the Forked Towers. Players must offer Sanguine Ciphers at a Cipher Reliquary to activate an Ethereal Node, which will teleport them inside the tower's halls. Ciphers can be purchased from a member of the expedition via currency exclusive to the Occult Crescent. The quantity of ciphers in your possession is displayed on the Occult Crescent HUD. Cipher reliquaries will only appear during special weather conditions. When 16 or more players offer Sanguine Ciphers to a reliquary, the Ethereal Node will activate. A short time after the node is activated, a maximum of 48 players who offered Sanguine Ciphers will receive the right of entry, the Forked Tower status effect, granting them clearance to enter the Forked Tower. If more than 48 players offered ciphers, those who invested a greater number will have a higher chance of being selected for entry. Note that the expended Sanguine Ciphers will be returned to those who are not selected. That is all the information. So, 16 players have to spend to get people in.
Then up to 48, so we don't know 16 the limit. Alright, everyone play rock, paper, scissors. We'll decide what 8 stay out.
Scissors.
Darn, I picked paper. How about? See ya.
One.
I could do a science and pull my cipher out to see if it'll let me in.
You can't pull them out, can you?
No, once you've offered it, it's
you can
offered.
enter without Cipher. You don't need to put one in. As long as it's 16, you can enter without one.
Yeah, I'm just saying you can't like pull it out.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I thought I heard someone say something about leaving the green pad.
If you
game
don't-
cipher back.
Does it?
But it's just if you don't get excited, I guess.
It's if you
Accepted, I
don't
guess.
Yeah,
enter.
if you don't get accepted, it'll
I
just
mean,
come back.
if you want to science it, since we're here, stand off the pad, and then once everyone gets the buff, stand back on.
Please don't. Let's just not.
I mean,
Yeah,
it'll
sure,
take you in.
local.
I was in a group where a random person put their cipher in, and then they left, so they didn't go in. I did not have the buff, and I went in with the party.
Oh,
So
I
if you
I
wanted
want
to,
be
like,
careful of one that decides to let people go.
yeah. I'm saying that since we don't have a bunch of people over here, you will still be able to get into the tower. But you can see if it will give you your cipher back, or if it, since you've given it, you are entered into the lottery.
Yeah, I don't mind checking that out.
Like, technically, people could be trying to save people ciphers by having, like, 2 parties offer up and then everyone else doesn't. But the problem is that, like, randoms can walk over and come in as well.
Yeah. I did still get the buff, even though I wasn't standing on the pad.
So, because you entered the lottery, you got the
Yeah.
buff. You cannot get your cipher back unless more than 48 people offer ciphers.
I'm gonna guess that if he was off the pad and didn't teleport, he'd get it back.
No, because the lottery is done, all ciphers have been consumed at this point. This is where you would be refunded. If you don't go in, you don't go in.
That's the right of entry part.
Uh-huh.
And back at it again. Double check your main job, double check
Alright,
your
real quick.
phantom.
Yeah, double check your phantom job and your main job real quick. Let's stack for the towers again. Just go. If you see the way, we've seen the waymarks. Just go stack where you would if.
Oh, we
Those
still
are the
had our waymarks from last time because I
Yeah,
didn't
don't
take them
reset the waymarks. Don't take them away. That way we
away.
don't
I'll
have
put
to
it back.
take time. But just go stand where you think you're supposed to take a tower. So
Oh yeah.
T and A
where,
would also be swapped because of where the markers are.
Yes.
Where should Lyra go? I'm assuming Lyra should be.
They
since we already have 4
replaced
people for 2.
her
They
friend,
replaced
right?
the North group. So
Yeah.
Group 1.
Yeah. Okay.
Or
Yeah.
group
So
2,
you
rather.
they would
Group
be
B.
with Group B.
Is Lyra in the voice chat? Did we get them in here?
I'm asking.
All right.
Okay, they're here.
All right. If everyone is in here, if you can see the blue Rogadin in the center jumping, this is Zwen. Hi, I'm the one talking. For waymarks, we are going to be assuming that the boss is in the center here, kind of where Lyra is. So over here would be 1. Over here would be A. Over here would be 2 in the back. And then B would be across on the same platform. And then, because I'm over here, this is C. And over here would be 3. Did everyone understand that? Or what did I do that very confusingly?
No, you're good. All right.
So you understand that it's always in this direction when facing the boss. If, for instance, we needed to swap over to stacks, since I'm in 1, that means that I would be taking A's spot, and A would be moving over to a tower, or to one of the statues, so they can float and take the same stack in the same spot.
Yeah, and make sure to, we're doing color partners, basically. So. So, which one are you? Victoria, you are B. So if when the 2 towers spawn on top of each other, and he does the gravity one, if you're crossing, you guys will just go down to number 2, Victoria. And if you're staying, you're going to rise up and then go back to B. You'll just be above B. Okay. Anyone else confused or anything? Right now is the time to ask. We got plenty of time. Sir Skillet? Yeah, if you are crossing, you would go to B. Just every group do a ready check real quick, and then type in chat if you get a okay. Or here, or whatever the. All right, final time to check your job, check your fandom job.
someone in my party does say a good idea. Everyone, go back to what your normal, like, waymark spot is, if you would, please. And then, if you could, all together, run over to where the opposite one is on the other side of the arena. That looked pretty
funny.
good to me.
It's
I
funny
think
for
we
B because we
all-
just go down the middle. We got
Yes.
the easy one.
Yeah.
But you'll also have to pay because you have downtime if you're melee. If you're not melee, then congratulations. I think we're good.
Let's do
Downtime
this.
just sounds like opportunities to fire the cannons to me.
Again, make sure that you pause near the knowledge crystal here in the next room, so that way your knight can give you that lovely 10% damage reduction. If you happen to have a monk, they can also give you movement speed, but again, we do not need extra job XP, because I don't think the boss even gives it.
I'd be surprised if we have a monk. I wouldn't want him to go monk. Understandable. I don't want to do the kicks either.
I would rather be monk than cannoneer, but party buffs are party buffs.
All right, at 24 minutes, we are pulling. Make sure to check your food. 30 seconds. $20. If you have LB and you want to use it as a caster, go ahead. They take like 5 seconds to go off. 10 seconds. Go across and then away from the boss. Knockback. Be close to the boss for a knockback. Tank busters. Give them space. Go across if you need to. Knockback. Knockback. Go to your tower.
Very
Let's go.
good.
Be on his... Look, facing him right. Need to say.
Be ready to get behind Pop's Ren if you need to.
Get behind him. Facing him on his right. Be on waymark 1. Meteors across.
Knockback.
Knockback. Knockback. Be close if you need to. Stack. Make sure to run away from the meteors. They go out quick. 2 minutes. You can raise the body. Be on his right, facing him right. Be behind him. You should all be. Go to waymark 3. Go across if you're a letter. Time mages, be ready. Time mages, start taking away their buffs. Everyone else, kill them. Towers are next, right?
Think so.
Remember, if you are crossing, you are staying on the ground. Make sure to go to the same color waymark.
Safe side is back left afterwards.
Numbers are crossing. Letters are going in the air. It is danger near. Go far. Go away from the boss. Find your waymark.
Back left, back left.
Back left, back left. Be on the left, facing him. Go to his back. Go to his back. Be on the left, facing him on waymark C.
Meteors stay. Knock back. Be close to the boss. Sir, get close to the boss. Oh, everyone on meteor side is dead.
If we can, now would be a great time to res the chemist. Would be a great time to.
Knockback.
Cross if you need to, it's a knockback. Try not to raise the chemist when you're next to the boss or on the other side, which is what we are right now. Alright, if you are still alive, jump off.
Nobody return.
Yeah, that's the whole fight. That last raid wide was right before Enrage. It's gonna take some time to let the weakness go away. So after you raise, if you need to go grab some water, perfect time.
We got blasted because we didn't have a way to get launched to the other side, so once the person fell off the edge, whoever it was, we just were stuck, is what I'm assuming.
I believe all of the stacks were on the safe side on that last meteors.
If you are on the other side and still have not gotten a raise, please say so in chat.
And I will reiterate here while we're waiting, there are going to be 4 stacks. 2 of them are going to be facing north, 2 of them are going to be facing south. You have to look at the actual effect over your head. There will be a blue curved line going up and over. You just have to use your eyes. If you have a stack, you need to go on the side that will make that purple line point towards the boss. I know I said purple and blue. Close enough.
Oh, apparently we can't get raised.
We'll just have to pick people up after we start the fight.
Oh, they
Also,
got me.
DDD should, if you're there, DDD, please accept the raise. Thank you. All right, I got like a minute 30 waiting on DDD. So once this is done, we'll try to set a timer. The boss is like, it's like 6 minutes, right?
Yeah, at least that's what was annotated. It's about 6 minutes long during count.
That last poll
Plenty
was
of time.
6:18.
Okay, yeah. So we need 7 minutes. Plenty of time. If anyone has questions, now's the time to ask.
Is that all the people we could raise?
It looks like Lyra and Lucifer
looks like they
might
should be
in
pretty
range.
close, along with Peach. But
If
I
they
know
can
people
type
get
in
scared
chat,
about
it'd be a
getting
great
close.
time to.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't know if it was a target thing because I was like, I'm on controller, so I just tab target through all of them.
over here, if you click Swin, I'm targeting one of my teammates on the other side. You should be able to target through.
Yeah, they're giving some up.
Cool.
Looks like we should be able to res everyone except for me.
While we wait for stuff, once the fight is over, on the letters side, there will be a thing you can click on to throw you over to the next area. There's another knowledge crystal there. In front of that is your personal spoils. You will have to click that to get your Sanguinite, and chances are your notes on the demon tablet, either that or I've just been very lucky.
I also had a question not related entirely to this encounter. Is level 10 mastery the highest I can go?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
So because I'm just missing monk, knight, and samurai. So I was like, do I just stop at 10 if I'm not really using the other two?
Freelancer does not
It should be
max
11,
out,
isn't it?
So
11 classes plus
on that
freelancer.
account.
No, that's 12 or 13 classes max with freelancer.
Mm-hmm.
So
There's
no,
12
it goes for every
plus
job that you
four,
can master, and you can master all of
13.
them by
Yeah, 12.
freelancer.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, because I don't write down freelancer when I'm thinking. I'm like, I just put up a thing with 12 jobs. How is there one more? I didn't put freelancer in it. I'm sorry if anyone wanted to be a freelancer, but I don't think you have it mastered.
I was going to say on one of the forums, it just says freelancer, parentheses, no. You will not get 30% health.
Oh, come on. That 30% health is great. Keep me up. Who needs to do damage? I'll know
Alright,
where all the
weaknesses.
chests are. Okay.
A1
40
is clear of
seconds.
weakness.
13 seconds left on raise, so we should be fine.
All right. Then let's pull at 1250.
I had a quick
1150. 1150.
about meteors, actually.
Go for
like,
it.
in the thing we have in resources, it says if you get marked with a meteor to drop your baited meteor like at the edge of the arena. So should the people with the stack markers be meeting us back here to
No.
launch us across the wall, or do we like run up to them by the wall?
You need to run up to them by the wall. After the meteors get placed. You do have time. Wait for the AoEs to show up and then run.
And, I
You
don't
just
know.
passed the poll.
I don't know if it's helpful, but I think it said it on the notes, or I read somewhere. It's been helpful to me. I just saved the anti-knockback for the meteor and just go into place if I have it.
Meteor can also be dangers near, so just be aware of that.
We're pulling in 30 seconds.
11 even.
Yeah. Pulling in 20 seconds. 15. Check your food. 8, 7, 6, 5. Raid wide. Cross and then knock back. Away from the boss. Past the half circle. Tank busters. Cross if you need to, and it is a knockback. Be on your side. Knockback. Facing him, be on the left. Go to his back. Facing him, be on the left on waymark 3. Ready for meteors. Right out. Meteors are going across. Everyone else stay. Well, except the yeah.
Danger's
It's out,
near.
out. Keep your stacks. Run away from the AoEs. If you can res dead bodies, please do. Be on his right. Be on his back. Be on his left on waymark 3. Cross if you need to. Letters should cross. Time mages, be ready. Time mages, debuff them and kill them. Remember, if you are crossing, you are staying on the ground. Alphabet are crossing. Letters or numbers go up.
Danger's
out,
near first.
out. Go to your stat.
Back left.
Res if you can.
Waymark C, Charlie. Meteors need to be on the number side.
It's knockback.
Knockback.
Let's see if we survive this. What am I to find out? I don't.
God.
Go across
Get
and then away. A lot of people are out of raises, so no use trying anything. I saw that healer. Unless you thought I wasn't away.
Tank busters.
Alright, kill it.
I mean, you can
Job
use
at
your
30%
healer limit
damage.
break 3 if you want to see, but...
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
it does
doesn't it?
work! They lied!
I mean, it doesn't res you if you don't have the... If you don't have
Yeah.
another res.
Yeah,
So that's
it uses
probably
up the
what
res to do, but
Yeah.
Still good to know.
Alright. You are able to return and leave if you want. No. I'm not keeping you here. I'm gonna...
I'm not
Thanks for
sure,
coming.
but I think this might be easier with 48 people. It's just a guess.
You know, just a little thought, maybe. I don't know. I didn't know that those towers would give you doom. My thought is I've just been seeing a lot of people try to herd cats, and it sucks. There's always one person who just misses something, doesn't know, and especially looking at the last fight has some pretty important mechanics where you have to do them right or you kill everyone. I thought maybe 24 people would be a little easier.
I
It
think
might
this
be
is a
still.
great idea once, maybe with a full group that knows the fight.
Oh yeah,
But yeah,
again, 90% of the people are fresh, but
Yeah.
without them, couldn't have done this anyway. So
Yep.
thank you for coming.
still good prog. Honestly, we saw the enrage, so it counts
Yeah.
as your passport.
Yeah, no, I
Kill it.
appreciate it. I feel confident in the first encounter after seeing everything myself. So I
See you all
appreciate
in
it.
trios in an hour.
Later.
I'm
Yeah,
debating
thanks
if
for
I'm
putting
planning
this
to do
together.
more
This
of
was
this or
fun.
not. So if you liked it, watch that thread because I'll probably just call it the same thing.
Can
Okay.
survive chaotic, can survive this.
I don't know if I did.
So yeah, it looks like 24 is a little too hard. I think 48 might be too easy. Let's try 36 next.
Yeah.
sounds
All right, see you tomorrow. Find 12 of your friends.
If I had 12 friends.
Oh yeah, if I had 24 friends, I wouldn't have met any of you.
Anyway, thank you very much. I'm gonna hop out.
Yeah, have a
Thank
good
you
one.
very much.
Are you
Take
still
care.
doing that party?
Maybe. I could
I mean,
do
I'll join if you are. But if you don't, if not enough people are going to join, that's fine.
It's more that just I have to work tomorrow,
Oh, then go.
and I am East time, so...
Then go be a responsible adult.
Yeah, sadly. What I have to do every day.
Yeah.
Come visit me in the garden center, and I'll tell you that no, I have no idea what that plant is.
I get that. Love people hey, how do I fix my tree? I'm not an arborist, I'm sorry to tell you.
Yeah, have you
I
tried
just
turning
work
it
at a
off and back on
hardware
again?
store.
Thanks again. Have a good night, guys.
Thank you for leading a party, Rekyuu.
Yeah, no problem. Let me know if you need help with this again. I'd be happy to help. See you guys. Just gonna get my EXP back and I'll probably log off. I still think that was like a good idea to do, even if they were all like new to it. Because like, just learning that first fight is really good. How? Am I dumb? Because that'll make it easier when you go into other parties, I guess. Because he threw that party up like 2 hours in advance before we started. Oh, I need to see. Hold on. Actually, maybe I'm not log enough. And I can start buying gear on the other jobs. Oh, well, that's convenient. Oh, I keep doing this. Why is it so tanky? I should be fine after the CE. Really? fucking guy. He's got his Super Bahamut out, but no Serene Wind. Good. This, I think. Yep. Really? Alright. Oh, and Thief leveled up. Cool. Oops. They didn't respond, so I think they got in. That was fun. Maybe I'll try a real party one of these nights. But for now, have a good night.